All the plants.
So Gina, America's Got Talent. You were incredible.
Thank
You're a
you.
female comedian. We rarely have that on the show. What made you decide to audition?
I honestly think it was a combination of the pandemic and becoming a mother during the pandemic. I think I was just like, you know what? I'm under pressure now to be my best self and live my best life so that my son can watch that and do for himself the same thing I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? Why not take every chance that you got? If you got a shot, take it. So I think I just kind of thought there's no holding back this year since the pandemic kind of lit a fire under me, and I was like, all right, pandemic motherhood is doing me good. It really put a fire in me.
Wow. First of all, congratulations on being a mom. You
Thank
said it's
you.
your first one, right?
Yes, is my one and only. I'm
Uh,
tapping out. I'm tapping out.
nice. What's his name?
Jaden.
I love that name. My sister had a pandemic baby too. Well,
Oh yeah.
post-pandemic baby just a month ago tomorrow.
Oh yay. Oh little baby. Congrats to her.
Thank you. Yeah, her name is Aria Rose, the little girl, my
Oh,
goddaughter, my niece, my one and only baby. So
oh, that's a beautiful name.
thank you. I'll love to let her know. And what
Yeah.
would you say was the biggest challenge about doing America's Got Talent?
Staying in control of my mental space. That was the hardest because I think it's very easy to give into the nerves and the second guessing and the fear and everything. And it was really, really important that I keep my mind right and stay focused on the task at hand and stay focused on the things that I could control. I knew that I couldn't control how the judges would react, how the audience would react. I could only control my performance and going in there with the best intention or with the intention of doing my absolute best. And that was a big thing for me because I didn't want to be crushed if everything gone bad. I said, I can't let this crush me. I can't let this stop me. So I have to go in there with in the right mental state.
Nice. And how did you prepare your material? Because, like I said, it was such an amazing set that you did.
Well, I once I decided on the material I was gonna do, I sort of just workshopped it at like several different clubs throughout New York. I just, went up or did it on Zoom shows when I had Zoom shows because of the pandemic. I would do a lot of stuff just in preparation. Even just going over my set in my shower, just like showering and just doing it and doing it and doing it and and be like, okay, this is the timing, this is it. And it becomes like this obsessive um behavior, but it's how I get so comfortable with any set that I'm doing. It's how I get so comfortable with it that I slip into it like a nice comfortable shoe. Like it's just like, all right, we're here now. Now just do exactly what you've been doing for the last umpteen amount of hours and this many days.
And how are you preparing for your next set of for the next round?
Pretty much the same. I'm just putting together a lot of shows now in the city and doing some new material and working on some very specific stuff for my peoples at AGT, and just the same sort of the same game plan. Stay focused on the task at hand and just have fun. Like I just want to have fun too. Like this stuff, I don't want it to be devastating no matter where how it goes. I just want it to be the most amazing experience of my life.
And which judge would you say surprised you the most in terms of how they were in person?
Wow. Dang. Okay, my boo Simon. Let's start with my boo Simon because they all surprise me in different ways. Like,
Okay, okay.
because I really don't. It's so hard because you only know one side of a celebrity, and this is why I feel like people are too harshly judgmental of celebrities, because people are layered. There's layers to people. So if you pay attention, you'll see different layers of a person. And so I think in that moment, one, Simon's a lot more playful than I ever thought he was. Okay, that's 100%, and that's why he's my boo. That's just another reason why he's my boo. Um, Sophia has such a maternal quality to her. Like you want to be her child. I'm like, adopt me. You're amazing. I just want you to mother me. She's got this caring sweetness to her that I mean, just talking to her is like a verbal hug. Like it's just amazing. And Heidi was so silly. Heidi was so silly. She's got, and I know she's very hard on comedians, but she was so playful. It was really nice to see. You see her as this like supermodel, this mega amazing Halloween person. I don't know if you guys have seen her Halloween game is on point. Check out
Love
Heidi
it. I
Klum.
love it.
Oh my goodness. Um, my girlfriend put me onto Heidi's Halloween game like a while back, and I was like, "Dang, Queen of Halloween over here!" But she's got a goofiness to her that's really charming. And then Howie, okay, Howie's just a delightful human being. Like, um, I had the pleasure of like being on his gala in Montreal. A couple of years back, and we never got to meet. And it was like, wait, because he's Howie Mandel, so he was like, he's just there to work. And I was in a different part of the show, but he was hosting this a big gala, and I just remember like watching him walk off stage as I was coming on stage, and I was just like, "You good, Howie?" Like I just wanted to meet him. I just wanted to talk to him, and he's so sweet, you guys. He's so sweet. Even though I know he doesn't like contact, I just want to hug him. He's just so adorably sweet. And that's so nice to see. And it's just they're all lovely, which you don't know what to expect, but they're all lovely in their own way. And they're so incredibly strong as individuals in their personalities, but then as a group together, I think they're a great group of judges together. I really do, with their different personalities and just the things that they look for in performances. I just think they're great.
It's incredible. What about Terry? What was it like meeting him?
I'm such a Terry Crews fan. Like, I really just I wanted to hug him, and I couldn't. And I wanted to hug him and Simon and everybody, but like I couldn't hug Terry, and I wanted to hug Terry and tell him what a big fan I was. He's like a massive human being. And I was just like, "Oh my goodness, like you're like so much more massive in person." Like I knew you were big, but you're massive. Um and it was just he was another one that was just really everybody's really welcoming, like so nice. It was such a nice environment. He made people feel really relaxed backstage, which was so great. And yeah, it was an amazing experience.
Yes. And since you did the audition during the pandemic, how did that pose any challenges? Was there an audience there, or were you just performing with the judges? How did that work?
Well, there was an audience there. There was an audience about like 50 people, and then I guess the rest they worked out somehow digitally. I think they made put that in the credits of the first show. But there was an audience there, which I was thankful for. And there were just, there's COVID regulations now for production. So it's like, keep your mask on. And if you're indoors, if you're outdoors, you can take your mask off. And, they just kind of kept us safe in a sense, just with all their precautions, because it was and I understand it now. So it was probably a little more time consuming on the production end, where it was like, they have to make sure that everybody is wearing their mask and washing their hands and getting, different sects of people getting lunch, and who's practicing and who's this and who's that. And so it was a lot of time management on the production side. Like kudos to the production people, because I can't imagine how hard their job was with such a huge show like this. And I I felt very well taken care of.
That's great. And as it
Yeah.
should be, as it should be. And one thing I like to ask the people I interview is tell me a fun fact about yourself.
I have ferrets. I am a ferret lady. I have 3 ferrets currently. Their names are Kodo, Podo, and Monkey. Um, and I'm a proud ferret mom. I think they're great pets, but they are strange pets. So, but I'm a little strange, and that's okay.
You're wonderful. You're wonderful. Actually, it's funny because when I was in high school, I went to high school with a girl who had ferrets too, and I always thought they were so fascinating.
They're fun little crackheads. They are these little tiny, they're like kittens on crack. They just want to play and sleep. That's it. They play, they sleep, they eat, they poop. That's it. That's their day. That's their day.
Wow, I'm
One
kind of
life,
jealous.
right?
And since we're a TV site, what are you watching on TV these days?
Oh gosh. So, um, I'm obsessed with Ancient Aliens. Like obsessed. Like I watch it like it's law. Like I watch it, and I do research. They mention something and I got to look it up, and I'm really obsessed with that show right now. But anything like um honestly anything like that along the lines of like supernatural or like aliens or stuff like that. Like I love that stuff so much. Like I just eat it up. I just or like even superhero stuff. Like I love that stuff too.
Nice. And which superhero is your favorite?
Captain Marvel, because she's badass.
Nice. Nice. I love it. I love it. And where can we find you on social media so we can start following your amazing career?
Yes. You can find me on Instagram at Gina Brion and on TikTok at gbrion80. Everything else is Gina Brion, the website, the Twitter, the Facebook fan page, everything. I am most active on IG and TikTok. So definitely hit those two up. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Right? Yeah, that's and you can check out my podcast, Mess in Progress.
I like that title. I'm
Thank
definitely
you.
going to check that out. And I hopefully I'll get to see you when I'm in New York because I'll be back and forth seeing my sister and a new baby. So
Oh yeah, definitely. Gotta have you come out to a show.
I will absolutely. Thank you so much. Good luck, and I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Appreciate you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. No problem. See you. Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye.